morning. I'm back. So I'm here to update you on my Gilmore Girls readathon. Well, what else would it be? Well, probably that's what it is. It is what it is. So I finished Franklin Love today. As I said yesterday I read the first chapter and the prologue thingy, like the first, because the whole book starts with 1 page prologue-ish thingy, and then it has a chapter and other chapters and stuff. After reading, as I said, after reading the first chapter and the prologue yesterday morning, I was really looking forward to reading the rest of this. Unfortunately, I was let down. I ended up actually skimming a lot of this. I, 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 I considered DNFing this, but there were some parts that were slightly interesting. And then when I wanted to read DNF stuff, it took a turn. I kind of want to see where it went, so I just ended up skimming it really. So even though this book is big-ish, well, I suppose it's not big, it's normal-ish. I would say like I read it, maybe just 200 pages, and 100 pages I just skimmed. Yeah. So this book, you probably all know about this book. It's the first book by David Yoon, the husband of Nicola Yoon, who wrote Everything. Franklin Love. I'm not sure if my issues with it has to do with this being his first book, or if it just has to be with this book, because it's not like all debut books are bad, and it's not either like this book is bad, I would say, but it's not very good either. It's not bad quality, but like, okay, and let's get philosophical here for a moment. When you think about it, what are books? It's letters made into words, made into a story. And in the English alphabet, you just have infinite. You have finite amount of words or letters that you can use to make words. So of course, all the words in all the books originally come from dictionaries. They do. They actually come from dictionaries. So the author's job is to mix those words in a way that makes you, the reader, interested and very happy while reading, which makes the reader engaged and interested in wanting to turn the page, in wanting to know what happens. And like any, like say you have a pretend author course, and Cassandra Clare and David Yoon and Rick Riordan and Lee Bardugo are all in the same course. They get a task. Maybe the task is write a day in life of a person whose romantic love is complicated and difficult, and it's not like the one which his parents expected to be. Okay, then you'll get 4 different stories really, because you have 4 different authors, and all the authors are gonna write the story their own way. So it's not like the concept. I really like the concept of this book. Frank being Korean American, having to fake date a Korean girl because he rather wants to date someone else, but he can't date the other one because she's white. I like that concept, but I felt like I didn't really feel that connected to Frank. I didn't really feel that connected to any of the characters really. I liked Joy, was in a way a bit, maybe a bit more than Frank. I'm not sure. From the start, I kind of understood the first twist, so that was kind of bad. I felt. Of course, sometimes you don't really mind predicting twists, but here I felt a little better if like you can predict that twist. I suppose maybe not everyone does, but I did. I I don't know, stuff happened in this book, but I wasn't all that into it. Like, I like the Korean American thing where you have to think about, okay, am I Korean? Am I American? Am I Korean and American? I like that aspect of it. But at the same time, there are other books out there. I suppose I don't know if there are other books out there that tackle that issue, but there are other books out there with Korean American protagonists. So it's not like this is a completely original book, really, in that way. So I'm feeling like to go for Korean American uh, conflict or like who am I story. I feel like you can get it better in other stories. At least I think so. And you can see that conflict in a way better in when Rishi met Dimple actually. I think, well, not Korean, but like the different culture stuff. So yeah, all in all, disappointed by this book actually. One of my books that highly that I anticipated this fall. I wouldn't say highly anticipated, but I was looking forward to it. I was anticipating it, and was deeply let down by it. Deeply. This is going to a charity shop. I'm not keeping it. Just no, no, no. So yeah, sadly that happened. And Franklin Love was actually also my last my last planned book for the Gilmore Girls readathon. Well, yeah, as I said before, I also thought maybe doing the non-fiction book. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Yeah. So after reading this one, such a huge letdown. My plan is actually to pick up my next read. It will be a book that I know is going to be good. Just like a palate cleanser. Just getting the good vibes back in my book world. So next, I plan to read Poison and Protect by Gail Carriger. This is a reread, so I know I like it because I liked it the first time I read it. And it's short, so it's kind of fun to read something short after reading lots of big books and been bigger books, but I kind of like getting my hands on something short now. So that's my plan to read this one next. Of course, yeah, I still have Tokyo as fast as I can, which I know is a good one. And then, as I told you, since the Gilmore Girls readathon isn't over until Tuesday, yep, um, there's still some time. So as I said, I'm gonna read this tonight or tomorrow. Probably starting today, not sure, but I might. At least next, I'm starting this. And then after that, I plan to read The Mermaid's Madness by James C. Hines. Uh, and yeah, this one's sequel to a series. I suppose you could use it for that prompt as well, or you could just think, well, I finished all my TBR books, so now it's just miscellaneous. It's just a mix of books now that I just want to read that happen to be during the Gilmore Girls readathon. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much if they fit a prompt or not. I mean, Roy loves to read. I love to read. I'll just read till the readathon is finished and count this, and there's that. And yeah, and if I finish this one on Monday, which might happen, it's not unheard of. I think I'm gonna go with this one, the Frederick Backman book. The author who wrote A Man Called Ove and Britt Marie was here, and other books. He's a Swedish author, writes very funny, so that's going to be fun to get my hands on this one after those books. So yeah, and after that, I want to read this one. Ladies Detective Bureau Number 1 by Alexander McCallsmith. So yeah, there is that. That's my plan for the rest of the readathon. I'm not stopping, even though, as I said, even though I've finished all my all my planned TBRs. I'm just still reading. Uh, I also put up the Gilmore Ultimate Gilmore Girls tag yesterday, so there's that. If you want to see that, I'm putting it upwards for some reason, so you can check that one out. Actually, I have planned for one more Gilmore Girls themed video, like except updates. So that will be coming out tomorrow or today, tomorrow maybe. And yeah, and will I be making another video today? Might. Well, let's see what happens. I suppose also like today, I was feeling a bit iffy, so I wasn't like my healthiest. So reading this while I was feeling ill, yeah. When you're feeling bad, you want a good book. You don't want a meh. My God, bad book, which is what this one was. So yeah, deeply let down. And I'm also quite curious because on Goodreads um there's a page for Franklin Love 2, but there's no information about it. It just says it's out next year. But we have no information about it at all. Like, is it a companion book? What is it? Because I felt like this book was very wrapped up. So I kind of think it's probably a companion book, but I don't really see who it could be a companion book of because the end, I suppose maybe it's a book set in college, maybe? They all go after college at the end of this. Well, we know they're seniors in this. So yeah, and reading the second one, I might read the second one next year when it comes out. Might, because sometimes authors have better luck with other books than they have with one book. It's not like all the authors write just bad books. But my view on this one is so yeah. I'm thinking a lot of other people also didn't like it that much because like like I said, I didn't like the romance aspect of it really, but I liked a bit like the themes it took up. So it's done in a fun way, I would say. But like regarding that aspect, I like Tug better. So yeah, Franklin Love. There's that. And I'm just gonna say Renee out.